Everyone can say that Al-Aqsa will be conquered through a country, but it is not. It can also be conquered through Imam Mahdi, but it will be conquered. Are you a human? Will you see their suffering like this? You have nothing to do. You don't need to be a Muslim. You must be human. As good as Israeli products are, there is no blessing in buying this. Ban Israeli products. The history of the State of Palestine. During the mandatory period, numerous plans of partition of Palestine were proposed but without the agreement of all parties. In 1947, the United Nations Partition Plan for Palestine was voted for. The leaders of the Jewish Agency for Palestine accepted parts of the plan, while Arab leaders refused it. This triggered the 1947 to 1949 Palestine War and led in 1948 to the establishment of the State of Israel on a part of Mandate Palestine. As the mandate came to an end, the Gaza Strip came under Egyptian occupation, and the West Bank was ruled by Jordan before both territories were occupied by Israel in the 1967 Six-Day War. Since then, there have been proposals to establish a Palestinian state. In 1969, for example, the PLO proposed the establishment of a binational state over the whole of the former British Mandate territory. The proposal was rejected by Israel, as it would have amounted to the disbanding of the State of Israel. Why the war began? In 1939, the British suppressed the 1936 to 1939 Arab revolt in Palestine, which arose to demand Arab independence. The 1947 United Nations Partition Plan for Palestine triggered a civil war between these groups, which would see the expulsion or fleeing of most Palestinians from mandatory Palestine. Hadith about Al-Aqsa. Number 1. It is the second oldest masjid. On the authority of Abu Dhar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, who said, I said, O Messenger of Allah, which masjid was built first? He said, the sacred masjid, Al-Masjid Al-Haram in Mecca. I said, and then which one? He said, and then the fifth masjid, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa in Al-Qudus. I said, what is the period between them? He said, 40 years. He then said, wherever the time for the prayer comes upon you, then pray, for the earth is a place of prostration, masjid for you. Sahih al-Bukhari. The Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the chosen land of Allah is Sham, and in it are his chosen people and servants. A group from my nation will certainly enter paradise without any reckoning or punishment. Tabarani. The importance of Masjid Al-Aqsa. Masjid Al-Aqsa is important in Islam because Muslims believe that the Prophet Muhammad was transported from the sacred mosque in Mecca to Al-Aqsa during the night journey and then onto heaven. Masjid Al-Aqsa is an important holy site in Islam, located in the old city of Jerusalem in Palestine. Its name translated literally as the farthest mosque. The wider compound includes the dome of the rock, 17 gates and 4 minarets, and is usually referred to as Al-Haram al-Sharif, which means the noble sanctuary. And the last, our hope is Al-Palestine.